right. It's a great way to be polite. Welcome back. It has been a good while. March Madness has arrived. That's almost over. Doesn't matter. We are starting off this season. This is like a TV show. I come in during like the summertime because it's warm out and I have stuff to do and I can do stuff. And yeah. So anyways, so in proper spaz fashion, we are gonna go get another project. This is the year, like I said, I don't know if I said, did I say? Maybe. Anyways, this is the year we're gonna focus on one project at a time. So I'm gonna get this project. Might work on it, might not. I don't know. I'll probably work on it here and there. But the first project we're gonna tackle is the RX-7, the Turbo 2, the black one. We're gonna drain the gas, and then we're gonna make sure everything's good to go. Change the filter, make sure all that stuff. Anyways, that doesn't matter. That's not the part of the story that matters. So yeah, we're on our way to Indiana to my good buddy, who I got a great deal on a bike, and we all know me, if you've been around with the channel for long enough, that I don't buy things that run. So of course this is a project. So of course, I got it on the cheap. It's got a turbo motor in it. It's not turbo though, but it's got a turbo motor in it, and the valve cover gasket is leaking, and half of it's apart, like the radiator's apart, and a couple other things are apart. But either way, it doesn't matter. We're gonna fix it. I told him to leave everything off, that way I could get to the valve cover and take the gasket, replace it with the one I already got. It's essentially the gaskets by the spark plugs. So we're gonna go get that, and then we're gonna change that out depending on how hard it is. This might be a 1-part video, it might be a 2-part video. I don't know. Right now we are taking, as my kid calls it, we are taking baby white bus. And it might be its last trip. So sad. I mean, this thing has gotten me through. It's towed the first, I think the first car on the channel was the 2S4s. But it got me the red RX-7. It's towed my Bentley. It's towed countless things. I love this minivan. I don't care what anyone says. Minivans are underrated. These things tow like nothing. But we got my trailer. And we're off to Austin, Indiana, which I never even knew was a thing. So we're off to there. We'll get this bike. If it's cool, I'll record them. If not, whatever. We got a bike, we got parts, we got bearings, we got an extra exhaust, we got everything. So stay tuned. Let's get this show going, baby. Well, guess what? It's the middle of April, right? More than the middle of April. And I'm just not working on it. Of course, picked up in March. There she's in all her glory. Pull the fairings off, because I'm going to pull this off, because there is one of these are leaking. So we've got some oil. We'll fix that. Don't mind the ceiling. I got to fix that. Because I'm never in here. I'm never in the waiting room. Never in the chill area. So there's holes everywhere. Because I don't fix stuff. That's why it takes forever for me to do stuff. Anyways. So today, I'm just going to do it this way. So today, we'll work on the 10. Try to get it ready for riding season. Oh, there's the, there's a new helmet for the H2. The H2 one. It's gonna be the H2 one. Anyways, this one get its own helmet, as always. Different paint job. Not sure. It's cool, it like changes gold and stuff. But little backstory now. Don't you worry. So, get this bike for cheap because I like to torture myself with projects. Not that I don't have enough over here and stuff. Not that I don't have enough over here and stuff. You know, so of course I'm gonna add more projects. Cause why not? Anyways, let me sit in my nice comfortable chair. So anyways, backstory about the bike. Backstory about the bike. Let's do the bike stuff. Let's do backstory about the bike. So, my buddy got the bike on a trade for his Turbo 14. I believe it was a Turbo 14. Anyways, buddy got it. Buddy got a trade. He traded it. Started up at night. Looked good. Sounded all right. Then next thing you know, it had a short exhaust and it had a ticking. So then it said it was a chain, or it was one of the sensors. One of these sensors over here. So, anyways, did that, and then that didn't fix it. Then he changed. I'm gonna do this because I don't like the ceiling. So then he changed that, and then he changed the exhaust, and then he heard. No, I think he changed the exhaust first. It had a short exhaust, then it's whatever. So, anyways, he changed that. Then he heard the ticking and changed that. Eventually, got a new motor. Changed the motor out. Now this is like year 2, maybe, give or take. And still hasn't ridden the bike. And then essentially just says, the hell with it, puts a new motor in it. Turbo motor off a Turbo 10. It was, I forgot what the problem with that one was, but essentially he got the motor for cheap because the guy got to keep the turbo kit. And then so did that, started the bike, then started leaking from that valve thing that I showed you earlier. He said, the hell with this, I'm selling it for a loss, I'm done with it, I'm annoyed with it. Someone else deal with this monstrosity. And comes your boy. Here comes your boy, right? Good deal. Hit him up like, hey, I'll pay you this much now, and then I'll pay you the rest later, no big deal. And he said, all right, cool. Take your word for it, cool. So I did that, and then he saw me, picked it up, and here we are. Got maybe a month. Hopefully I can do this within a month. Even though it's just a gasket. You gotta take off the gas tank, take off the air intake, and then you should replace the gasket, right? I did it on the 12. 12's harder. It's got the frame in the way and stuff. It's harder, right? We're gonna take it on this one. This one's already almost done. The radiator's off. We're good, right? Let's see if I can do it in time. Because I say I'm gonna do something, and then there's like 20 years later, it's still sitting there. Follow me on my journey of insanity! All right, so rip this apart. Anyways, rip this apart. These two were off. Luckily, they were labeled. Throttle, and I don't know what that is. Something. So, this one's off. A lot of splicing going on, but at least now I kind of know where I'm at. That hose, can you see it? Nope. Anyways, there's a hose there somewhere. There's a hose there exposed. This goes to there. That bolt's stripped. It's a project bike. Okay. So, just gotta double check all the bolts and all that stuff for the motor. It's gonna need some loving. I gotta take it, but it's got the nitrous perch. I don't know where to put this. I just don't want to put stress on it. All right. Anyways, that. So now I can get to everything I need to and replace the valve cover gasket, all of them, with that, and then hopefully that'll fix that problem. And that's one less thing I gotta worry about. And I gotta figure out all the rest of this jazz stuffs. So there's that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna move this thing from against the wall, kind of more towards the middle, and move that sideways. That's how it's gonna go. Alrighty, YouTube, we are back. It is off. I had to take both of these off. I found broken wire. This mount has all 3 bolts. That mount, the other side, has only 2 bolts. No, 2 of the 3, which is fine. I'm just slowly finding things as I go. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, there's electrical tape here for some weird reason. That's all I see for now. But yeah, the inside, the whole reason for this is because one of these was bad. One of these was bad and was leaking. So I decided to buy the whole kit.
and replace the whole kit. And then hopefully that fixes my problem and we'll be good to go. So, wish me luck. I got the oil change. I got everything. So, there goes that. Nice and smooth. It feels new, though. So, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't torqued down to spec. But better safe than sorry. And I'm glad I did this. Because if I didn't, then I wouldn't have found this cut wire. Probably wouldn't find some other things as I go. I will see more and more. But, yeah. There's some cleaning up that's got to get done with all of this. But everything looks decent. Let's see from the top. Looks decent. So there's that. All right. Come back for more. Alrighty. Valve covers back on. I got a couple things to still work on. This, that. But everything works. She starts. Kind of hard start. Probably needs a tune. I don't know if gas is bad. Let's see if she'll start for you guys. Seems like first couple times I started, it was hard start and it just didn't want to work. Now it's actually working. So now that we know she starts, I checked for leaks over the valve covers like before. So the valve covers are not leaking. So that's a plus. She starts. That's a plus. Now we get to the cool thing. This is cool. I like this. Look at the way it changes colors. It's a cool bike, but I'm going to change it. I don't know why I'm going to change it. I know why I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it because honestly, the bike is known. This is a known bike. This bike is known. People know it. But I want it my bike. It has its history as El Chapo. Now it's going to be Lord Draken. So, Green Ranger. Oh, eventually you'll find it. Green Ranger H2. This one will probably be a white and gold paint scheme. Because Power Rangers, I guess. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. But yeah, so that works. I'm probably going to button it up a little bit more. I'm going to leave it that way. I'm going to get new spark plugs, injectors, or get these injectors sent out and cleaned. Everything else, I want to run it, but obviously half the cables are exposed. There's no radiator and everything. So it's cold enough to tempt it to. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully it was entertaining. Now you got a backstory of El Baico. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Hopefully sooner than later, right? Right? Also, the donation of Hot Wheels is growing. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Donation of Hot Wheels and then the donation of vinyls. So there's that. All right, guys. Peace. There we go. So I don't know what happened. Anyways. All right. So here's the head. I don't know why my light is crap. Oh yeah, I forgot. For some reason, we have horrible lighting lines in the shop. I don't understand. So this was the original head part. Well, one of them. And obviously this one was the one he bought. I think this one has the JB weld on the head from when he traded it, and it was garbage. So that one was the original head, and in here there's some spark plugs and stuff. So then he put the new one in, but it looked like there was new, because they changed out the head, so it looked like there was new stuff in it. So, thinking it's new, so I might just only add, I wish I can, oh, here, let's go here, because in here, apparently, we have better lighting. So anyways, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the injectors, and then I'll take it in and get a proper tune for it. Obviously, we're gonna go to my boy Dave. We're gonna go to my boy Dave because you support local friends, right? So we got Crown Customs for powder coating. I think we're gonna leave these gold wheels. The gold wheels are gonna stay. So go to my boy Dave, Midwest Performance and Tuning. Have him double check everything, get it ready for the season. Now we know what it runs, needs proper tune. Install the quick shifter, or maybe ask him first, see if he wants me to install the quick shifter, if he wants to install the quick shifter so that he does it properly, and then that way everything's done right. See the way, yeah, I need to solder, because you saw that some of the wires were exposed and they're just crimped on, right? So whatever. Knowing my ass, I would possibly resolder everything, but because I don't want the bike to blow up on me, right? Come on, I do some dumb stuff, but not with this bike. So I think we're on that. That bike is huge though. Like, look at that. Like, there's the fairing, and there's the butt end of it. That's huge. It's long. Anyways, so yeah, so there's that. I gotta figure out why the clutch isn't engaging when you try to run it. Another issue for another day. But yeah, there's that. And I'll probably put, now that I know everything else is on, I'm gonna put the radiator and the fan back on it, and then put the fairings back on it, do that, go from there. Or I might just take it to Dave the way it is, let him figure it out, because now that we know it runs and the gaskets are good, he can do the rest of it. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Like, part of me is like, yeah, it's not hard, but then the other part of me is like, you really want to fucking break it? Like, I don't want to break it. So, there's that. Yeah. This will be inserted before the end. So at the end, when I said goodbye, the bike was inside. Now it's outside. So there's that. Okay, bye.